Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake Its Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. It is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and isn't it an interesting time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And then make sure you follow or check out the blog at hellocupcakeitsme.com. Follow me on all the different socials and check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone? At the time of recording this, it is 12:44 in the morning. So, still haven't yet gone to bed. I just got done watching The Walking Dead, Dead City, and it was the season 2 finale, and really interesting how that all played out. Not going to say anything for those of you who have yet to watch it or whatever, but anyways, so I started recording a video prior to this one, and I ended up deleting it because I just didn't like the way that it was going, and it felt like I can't find a good comfortable spot. It just felt like it was meh or whatever. And the reason my hair is all like pushed down right now is because it is 12:44 in the morning. I have this whole skincare routine thing that I started doing, and I got a bunch of products here from the Dollar Tree, and some actual like medicinal stuff that was prescribed to me, and I've just been doing my little skincare regimen every night before going to bed, and people say that it's working, and I think I've noticed that like the dark spots under my eyes are starting to go away a little bit, if not all the way. Prior to using this, I've been using it for about a month, and it was really, really dark. But yeah, just some of the things that I've started doing for myself. And as some of you know, I have been walking again, and I've been going steady for about 3 weeks now. Haven't made much of a ruckus about it on the social medias or whatever. If you are following me on Instagram, then you know that I post over there all the time, like my daily stats or whatever. I'm in a lot of pain right now because I did a half a mile today, and that was pretty freaking amazing. And I'm just trying to get back to doing my mile or two a day like I used to. So, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, I am going to do my first 2-mile hike. Or at least that's what I'm planning. Don't know. I'm side-eyeing myself because with the amount of pain I'm in right now, I don't know if I could do a 2-mile hike. It's like a mile one direction, stop, rest at the end of this this path. There is a bench, so it's like hike out to that bench, sit down, catch my breath, and then get back up and get moving. And I will, once I start getting out on the actual trails and stuff again, I will try to do some more short videos, or maybe even a couple of live videos. it's got to be a lot of me panting and like doing heavy breathing and like literally fighting for my fucking life. I want to get a gimbal so that my phone isn't like this the whole time as I'm walking and making you like seasick. But it's really not on the top of my priorities for hiking. I am collecting a bunch of stuff to go backpacking with. Some of the things I have from the last time that I went, the last time that I did this back in March 20th, 2020, all the way to February 5th, 2021. And that's about the time that I got a kidney stone and lost all my progress. And so I haven't been out walking like I would like to since really February, I'd say March 7th of 2021, because that kidney stone took me the fuck out, and I was on like oxycodone and hydrocodone and all kinds of other stuff, and it was just not a good time to be had by anyone. But yeah, tonight, tonight after the bar, because talking about Tuesday evening, Tuesdays I go to the bar and play trivia. My niece went walking with me, and I pushed myself to do the 3 laps around the library parking lot, which turned out to be half a mile. So, I think that if I could push myself to do 4 of those, it should be, well, no, I would have to do 6 in order to make a mile, because if 3 does a half a mile, then 6 would be a mile. I would like to find a football field that I could go walk around, because I know walking around that 4 times is 1 mile. I used to have to walk the fucking football field all the time when I was in junior high and high school, because I refused to participate in PE. Thought it was absolutely bullshit and ridiculous to make kids get out in the burning, scorching sun to do exercise and shit like that. And especially when I moved back when I moved back in with my dad, our summers would be 110 all the way up to 130 degrees on some days, and they want you to get out there and do physical activity in that kind of what, fuck you all the way, okay? So when I moved back in with my dad, I did weight training, so I didn't have to go outside. I could just lift weights in the air conditioning and called it good. But yeah, so anyways, I'm way off topic and everything else, but yeah, I'm in a lot of pain right now. I'm using tramadol to help me with the muscle spasms and the pain through most of my body. And I have one of those vibrator hammer things for like deep tissue massages. I've been using that. I've also somewhere in this collection of hoopla-doo, I got this thing so I can get like pinpoint accuracy on some of the things, and I got a bunch of different tips for it, and it's rechargeable, so that's been kind of nice using that. Found out that I was using it wrong. I've actually had this thing for a year or two. Got it on Black Friday clearance, and didn't think it was very powerful. And what I found out is that once you actually push in on it, that it actually gets like really stronger and works the way that it's supposed to. So having since figured that out, I've been using that a lot more, and especially like that little spike part right there, just to be able to get like right into that deep muscle, just like so that has really been helping, but it's not helping tonight. But anyways, what else is going on in the universe? That's really it. I've just been focusing a lot on my physical health as well as my mental health. And mental health is doing really good right now. And I'm hoping and praying that it keeps going good, because this around this time last year, I was seriously in the self-checkout line. And just understand that if you ever get wind of me having killed myself, that I truthfully did everything in my power to keep myself alive. I'm not suicidal right now, and I'm seeing 2 different therapists, and they are both amazing in their own their own respects. But depression's a bitch, and I don't know. One day I may lose the battle, or I may continue on until I die of natural causes. Who knows? But yeah, I have a lot of goals and aspirations that I want to meet, and I'm trying to do that. Like looking in the camera right now and seeing this like double chin thing, I don't like that anymore. I saw a picture of me in the swimming pool with some friends, and it like really fucking bothered me. And it's hard because I have a little bit of body dysmorphia. What I see myself as is not my physical. Like how I see myself mentally is not how I see myself physically. And I didn't even recognize myself when I looked at the picture. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, is there some salty sea captain out there, like, with a vendetta against me or something? Like, if you can't follow my train of thought, it was a reference to Moby Dick, Ahab, the big white whale, Moby Dick. Yeah. Anyways, I've taken my nighttime medications, and I think they're starting to kick in. But anyways, so I really want to try, and this is going to be my 3rd attempt at getting my shit under control. And I'm happy with who I am for the most part, but I also know that I need to make some changes. I'm not exactly sure what those changes are, but at least right now the changes that I'm making are positive and healthy. And hopefully they will continue. When I started doing all of this back in March of 2020, I really had hopes and dreams and aspirations and like goals that I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do this 120-mile walk from the Puget Sound all the way to Forks. And I watched movies, and I watched backpacking videos, and I watched all this different shit on TV and blah blah, and I'm doing it again. And I'm reading a book now on my Kindle. This is the Kindle Paperweight, 5th or 6th generation. I can't remember which one it is. Picked it up at a yard sale a couple of weeks ago for $5, and I was just like, you know what? This is going to keep me busy while I'm walking, and I have the book Wild by Cheryl Strayed downloaded on here. Wild, the movie, based on Cheryl Strayed's walk of the Pacific Crest Trail, is one of my favorite movies, and one of the movies that really has motivated me. I watch a lot of different YouTube people. One of them is Darwin on the Trail, and there's another guy named Dan something or another that I've just started watching. His content is more like product review and things like that. And I'm trying to find, and this is very much in vain, but I'm trying to find other YouTubers who are plus size and also diabetic. And there's just no content for it. And so I think that I may start up another YouTube channel about just me trying to get into the swing of walking and doing things, and dividing my time up between the 5 channels that I already have. By far, Hello Cupcake Its Me has the majority of my attention, because I've been building the Hello Cupcake Its Me brand since 2009. And so, I have that, and then I have one that's about my spirituality, and I have one that is about all the product reviews that I do, and then I have one that is about my mental health, living with dissociative identity disorder, and learning all about that. And I have several Instagram accounts that I keep up to date, and I have a TikTok account that I keep up to date. I actually have 2 TikTok accounts that I keep up to date. I have Red Note, I have Blue Sky, I have 10 Instagram accounts. So, it's like, do I really need to make another YouTube channel, or should I just kind of put it in with this one? And there's a lot of things that I keep kind of a crowbar separation, because you guys know that I don't like to talk about religion or politics or whatever else on this channel. This channel is all about my day-to-day life, my struggles with Social Security and being disabled, and just living day-to-day, doing the best I can with what I have available to me. And there's also a little bit about my book in previous videos, and just this is my dump it all account. I don't have a YouTube channel for my book or anything about my authorship or what I did or anything else like that. I do have an Instagram account connected. I do have Facebook and Instagram for the book, but the majority of everything that I do for the book is on Instagram. And then every once in a while, when I can remember to do so, I update all the other social medias with that. So But yeah, if I do another blog, YouTube channel, I've already got the graphics created for it. Um, it's a little bit crude, but oh well. It's going to be called Fat Man Hiking or Fat Man Walking. I can't remember which one it is right now, but it's a cute little graphic, and just it's going to be all about hiking and walking as a heavyset person, doing some weigh-ins, what I am buying for hiking, what I'm buying for camping, what I'm buying for backpacking, stuff like that, because, I live on a very meager budget. I get less than $960 a month. My rent is $750. And with all my other bills and everything else, at the end of the month, I'm left with maybe $120 to last me the entire month. And most of that usually goes to gas and being able to go see a movie and have dinner with a friend one night in the entirety of the month. So, yeah. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go and try to hunker down for the night and maybe read a couple of pages in my book and just wait for these pills to kick in so that I could go to bed. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you know of any YouTube content providers or Instagram providers that are, plus size hikers or backpacking on an extreme budget or anything like that, please share that information with me. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.